Well, it's simple math. It adds up to a very poor policy for creating growth in the United States. First of all, whatever he expects to generate from raising taxes on the wealthy generally don't raise as much. We know that the wealthy can move their investments to other places. They can decide to hold municipal bonds as an example of one thing that you just won't get the same income you think you're going to get. But on a broader scale, it really doesn't address the central need of what the United States needs to do, and that is corporate and individual tax reform that not only lowers the rates, but you can lose some of the exemptions, so you won't make it so negative on the U.S. As far as a negative impact on economic growth. So the president kind of touched upon it, but it seems like his thoughts on tax reform are to raise taxes on the people who are paying the most taxes in the United States rather than trying to figure out what's growth positive for the United States. So I don't think this is going to go anywhere. The president, a lot of this is already in some of the agreements that are already out there. The $1.2 trillion is already in the Budget Control Act, so that's kind of a non-starter. But the one thing I would point out to everyone is that when the president talks about vetoing anything that comes up that isn't to his liking, what that translates into is the forced the forced cuts to discretionary spending in the United States from the Budget Control Act that will come out by the end of the year because the super committee will not come to any agreement because of the president's veto threat. So that's a really important point.